There are two kinds of time. One is built from numbers, minutes, hours, deadlines, reminders. It's the time we wear on our wrists, the time that runs meetings, ends seasons, and marks birthdays. It is visible, reliable, loud. It tells us when to start, when to stop, when we've wasted too much. We call this time real, but it isn't the only kind. Because beneath the ticking, beneath the rush, beneath the 1,000 calendars we carry in our minds, there is another time, soul time. It moves without schedule, without pressure, without fear. It doesn't care what the world expects. It doesn't race. It doesn't yell. It waits. Not for the right moment, but for the true one. Soul time is not measured by clocks, but by ripening. A fruit does not bloom on schedule. A wound does not heal by deadline. A heart does not open because the calendar says it should. And yet, we rush. We think something is wrong if we don't have answers by 20, if we don't feel whole by 30, if we haven't made it by 40. But the soul does not bloom on human time. It unfolds by light, by pressure, by grace, in ways the clock can't hold. You may feel late, but you are exactly on time, in soul time. Because the truth is, some lessons take a decade of silence to learn. Some loves arrive only after your walls have crumbled. Some dreams must sleep inside you until your bones are strong enough to carry them. Measured time tells you you're behind. Soul time whispers, you're becoming. We live in a world obsessed with speed, fast answers, fast success, fast healing, fast growth. But nothing alive rushes like that. Not the forest, not the moon, not the soul. Even the stars took billions of years to become light. And yet here you are, judging your worth by a clock that does not understand who you are. The universe does not rush. It unfolds, and so should you. There is a time for quiet, a time for rising, a time for loss, a time for peace. You cannot force the rain to stop. You cannot make the flower open with your hands. You cannot push your soul to awaken on command. And that is not weakness, that is alignment. Because when you begin to trust soul time, life begins to make a different kind of sense. You stop comparing, you stop forcing, you start listening. You notice how some days feel eternal, even if nothing happens, and how some years vanish, even if everything did. You begin to sense the shape of invisible seasons, the way your heart follows its own weather. There are winters inside you, where nothing grows and everything aches. But even then, something deep is preparing to bloom. And there are springs when you suddenly feel joy without a reason, when your soul starts dancing and all you can do is follow. Soul time speaks in seasons, not seconds, and the greatest moments of your life may not come when you expect them, but when your soul is ready to receive them. Measured time asks, what have you achieved? Soul time asks, what have you become? Measured time wants efficiency. Soul time wants truth. Measured time builds a ladder. Soul time grows a garden. So if you feel out of sync, if you feel behind, if you feel like everyone else is moving faster than you, breathe. You are not late. You are just moving by a different clock. Your soul does not rush your becoming. Why should you? There are things inside you still forming, truths still shaping their language, strength still stretching into its full size. And none of it can be timed, only trusted. You are not a machine. You are not a project. You are not a race. You are a soul, unfolding, becoming, arriving, not according to the world, but according to the stars. So let the clocks keep ticking. Let the world keep spinning. You stay with your breath. Stay with your silence. Stay with your becoming. And when you don't know where you are, trust that something deeper does, because soul time never loses track of you, even when you do.